In today's lesson, you will learn how to access the city's zoning map. Use it to find the zoning for a specific location, and then access the city's zoning code to find out what is allowed under that zoning. Starting with a Google search, enter City of PSL Planning and Zoning. Select the first search result that comes up. Scroll down and select Zoning Map on the left. Once the map comes up, you will notice that some of the layers are pre-selected. For the purposes of today's lesson, select Zoning and deselect the others. In the search bar on the left-hand corner, you will enter the address you are seeking zoning information on. For today's example, it will be 2880 Southwest Port St. Lucie Boulevard. Select the dot that pinpoints the location you typed in, then select the arrow to display the zoning, and the zoning classification will appear. For this example, it is General Commercial, or CG. If you don't have an address for the location you are seeking zoning information for, return to the Planning and Zoning webpage. Hover the mouse over Government at the top of the web page, hover the mouse over Departments, then Information Technology, and finally select Geographic Information Systems, or GIS. On their web page, you will find a hyperlink called Property Information Search. Select that. You will find that you can search by owner, legal description, parcel ID, or address if you have it. For this example, we will use this parcel ID, which must be entered without spaces in between. Then you can click Search, and then you will select Map It, and it brings you to a zoning map that is slightly different but works the same. Select Zoning and deselect the others, and the zoning classification will appear. At this point, you know the zoning for this location, but you do not know what is allowed under this zoning classification. To determine that, you will need to look at the city's zoning code. Return to a Google search screen and type in City of PSL Unit Code. Select the first search result, and this will bring you to the city's entire code. However, you are looking for the zoning code. Select the arrow next to Title 15 Land Usage, then scroll down and select the arrow next to Chapter 158 Zoning Code. All the zoning districts are found under this chapter. For our example, we will select the arrow next to Article 8 Commercial Districts, and then select Section 158.124 General Commercial Zoning District, CG. Under the zoning district and subsection B, you will find the permitted uses in general commercial, in other words, what is allowed under this zoning. In the occasion that the zoning classification for your location happens to be a planned unit development, or PUD for short, you will need to contact our planning office to find out what is allowed per the PUD document for that area. The PUD document governs what is allowed and supersedes the city's zoning code. PUD documents are accessible to planning staff, so you can contact the planner of the day at 772-871-5212 to obtain that information. Thank you for tuning into today's Development 101 course on utilizing the city's zoning map.